Look, if you're not running retargeting ads on Pinterest, you're leaving money on the table. What are you doing with your life? Okay, that was a bit dramatic, but it's okay. Today I want to talk to you about running retargeting ads on Pinterest and a little bit about how to structure them, budgeting for your campaign, types of copy. Basically, we're going to talk all things retargeting ads today. I want to teach you how to use them so when you start your next Pinterest ad, you are ready to go and you can plug more leaks in your funnel, make more money, and get more leads. Now, you know me, and I have my sticky note. But hey, if you don't know me, hi, I'm Heather Ferris, and I run this channel and a Pinterest marketing agency geared towards teaching and servicing clients on how to use Pinterest marketing in their businesses. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. We drop weekly videos every Monday all about Pinterest marketing. Welcome, everybody. I'm so excited that it is another Monday and we are talking about retargeting ads today. So, got my sticky note ready to go. What are retargeting ads? Some people call them remarketing, some people call them boomerang. It's all the same thing. It's basically someone has seen your original ad and now they are very strategically seeing another ad that is stoking the pain, it's stoking the fire, it's getting them interested in the first ad that they've already seen. Perhaps they've clicked on it, perhaps they've even gone to the website and that's why they're seeing it. There are so many different strategies around retargeting campaigns that you can place in your business and put to work for you. So let's just talk about how to structure a retargeting ad. Essentially, on Pinterest, how you want to structure these are with a traffic campaign. Let's start with that, and then we can talk about how to actually craft the audience in your audience's manager on Pinterest. So ideally, you're going to use a traffic campaign for your retargeting ads because conversion campaigns are actually built differently. The strategy behind conversion campaigns are different because you are looking for the conversion. You're not just simply placing something back in front of somebody. It's cheaper to run retargeting ads as traffic campaigns. You're gonna start a retargeting campaign as a traffic campaign, okay? Because you're billed per click, not by impressions. Conversion campaigns are billed by impressions. If you're wondering how conversion campaigns work, you can click this little thing up here and you can go and watch my conversion campaign video, or perhaps I'll just put the whole playlist up there and you can just watch all of the Pinterest ad videos. How do you structure your audiences on Pinterest to actually create a retargeting ad? Well, my 3 most favorite ways to create a retargeting campaign on Pinterest is actually in your audiences manager. You're going to create visitors who went to your site. So just a list of website visitors, and these people are pixeled with your Pinterest pixel. So Pinterest knows that they have been there. Okay. You can do this as 30 days, 14 days, 7 days. If you want to get really narrow on how soon they've been there, like when they went to your website last, that's completely up to you. On average, all of my retargeting campaigns, when we use the visitor audience, are 30 days. So people who have been to the site in the last 30 days, because pinners are planners, they are not Facebook people, okay? They probably are Facebook people, but they are not on Pinterest for the same reason. Your strategy behind how tight your audience is going to be different. Now, number 2, engagement. You can actually get nitty gritty, and people who have engaged with your original ad, your pin URL, you can set it to where people who have seen that promoted pin only will see your retargeting campaign. It's pretty cool. You can even create it to where if they clicked on it or saved it or engaged with it in any way, one of the 4 engagement options, which is click, save, close up, comment. You can create it to where it can be one of those 4 engagement reasons or just someone who has seen that pin URL. So that's actually pretty cool. And then event codes. You can create audiences based on events for your retargeting campaign, which is pretty cool as well. So anyone who has added something to their cart or has signed up, those are the most common retargeting event codes that I use for my clients. So those are your 3 ways that you can create retargeting audiences on Pinterest for your retargeting campaign. Now, shall we talk copy tips? Because people who have already seen your original ad probably don't need to see the original pin again. They need to see a pin that's slightly different. It speaks to a different pain point. It meets them one step further in the buyer journey. So they're already aware of their pain and they've seen that original ad. Now they need help being pushed off the fence to buy your product or sign up for your thing. So typically my retargeting ads are different copy, and sometimes I use the same imagery. I have one brand where we just use the client's face, like all of her professional photography of her in our ads and in our pins just across the board. So we will often use different photos of her in different ways. So, her holding up cheat sheets are the sign up, like the original ad to sign up for the thing. And then her like with a frustrated face or like thinking, or maybe just holding, whatever it is that she's holding in the picture. Your imagery and your copy, all of this is to say, should be different, and it should trigger and target the person that you are trying to convert in the next step of their journey. So think about that a little bit. What push or shove do they need to get over the fence to buy your thing? They've already seen the original. Now they need a shove in the right direction. So what is that, and how can you phrase that? Now, this could be a struggle for many. It might just be something that you need to brainstorm and test a bunch of different options. I always suggest having more than one image in your campaigns. So when you set up your traffic campaign, you're going to set up an ad group, and you can test out different ad groups if you would like to. So maybe just an ad group of add to carts, and then you're testing that against people who have visited the website, and then you have the same imagery in both. How you structure and the strategy behind your campaign can vary vastly, but if you're just getting started, I would suggest doing one campaign, one ad group, 3 images. Let Pinterest choose which image is going to push that campaign along and deliver the best, and then you can turn the other 2 off. We've already talked about the type of campaign. You're going to use a traffic campaign because it's cheaper and it will optimize better, okay? Just across the board, use a traffic campaign. Do not use any other campaign type for your retargeting ads on Pinterest. The last 2 points here are, when do you start them, and should you run it when you're not launching? Now, starting your campaign is gonna be completely up to you. I typically do not start a retargeting campaign until I have a seed audience that has already seen my original ad, and I can now start running retargeting to those people. Now, this is going to vary widely depending on which client I'm talking about, so I really can't give you a good base. I would just say once you have a good seed audience. So go ahead when you're starting your very first conversion campaign on Pinterest, go ahead and create your audience for your retargeting campaign. That way it can be populating in the background as you go along, as the conversion campaign delivers. So from the outset, you're going to create your audiences in your ads manager. You can go ahead and create the website visitors. Maybe you want to go ahead and create a 14 and a 30 day. You go ahead and create your engagement, and you go ahead and create your event subsets. And then just watch them, and when you think you have enough people in there, some of mine, like my best performing ads client, she's got about 20,000 people regularly in her retargeting website visitors audience. So, this is going to vary differently based on how many people you're reaching. So I would just say let your original campaign run for a week or 2, get a good warm audience built up, and then start. I'm sorry I can't give you more than that. If you want to brainstorm specifics on that, reach out to me and I'd be happy to chat with you. Now, the last question is, should you be running your retargeting campaigns when you're not launching? Now, a lot of people do open and close cart launches. For one of my clients, the best performing client I was just telling you about, we run her retargeting ads all of the time because we're constantly building up a new warm list to launch her membership to. So we run that retargeting ad to plug the leaks in our lead generation funnel all of the time. And the great part about this particular client is she's got a tripwire behind her opt-in. So not only are we capturing leads on the retargeting campaign, we are also retargeting and capturing sales of the tripwire product. So anyone who has seen the landing page but didn't sign up, they now see this opt-in again. They are presented with the same opt-in page. They sign up for it and they see the tripwire and they're more likely to buy. So, like I said, your strategy can vary vastly depending on what you have going on in your business. If you need help with this, my team and we run ads for clients all of the time. Set up a call with us. Perhaps we can run your ads for you. If you liked this video, go ahead and click over here and watch our Pinterest ads playlist. There are a couple videos in that playlist right now. There will be more coming like this one. So go ahead and click here and watch the Pinterest ads playlist. You can learn all about traffic and conversion ads over there. And that's it for this week. We will see you next time.